patient care. Visit us at heartbeatradio.org.
San Juan Regional Medical Center is your community hospital, committed to making life better for the communities we are privileged to serve. In fact, better is our mission, improving lives through personalized health and care. What matters most to our patients matters most to us, offering a comprehensive range of inpatient, outpatient, and emergency care services so you can get the quality care you need right here at home. San Juan Regional Medical Center, celebrating life better here since 1910. The San Juan County Walk to End Alzheimer's. The walk is full of flowers, each carried by someone committed to ending this disease. When you take part, you're helping raise funds and awareness for a breakthrough in this fight. Join us in Aztec, September 24th at Minium Park for the San Juan County Walk to End Alzheimer's. Visit act.alz.org/walk San Juan County or call 505-278-7927. Fourteen minutes past 8 o'clock. It is Wednesday morning, the 7th day of September, 2022. Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Michlin, and thanks for tuning in to KSJE 90.9 FM over the air here in San Juan County. In Durango, Colorado, of course, it's 103.3 FM, and everywhere else on the planet. You can stream us from KSJE.com. Welcome also to our viewers who are watching this visual radio program. The video is streaming out live this morning to the KSJE Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and our Twitter account. So we're glad that you are with us this morning, everybody, because coming up, my guests from the Farmington Public Library will be talking about some of the upcoming programs and events happening at the library over the next few weeks. So please stay tuned for that, beginning in the next few moments right here on KSJE. Then later on this hour, it is the return of new episodes of Life in the Sandbox with Ron Price. He'll be here joining me to talk about XYZ. He will explain coming up today at 8:50 a.m. on KSJE. Next hour, Mick Hess, Roving with the Arts, of course, featuring music from Anton Bruckner. That's coming up on Roving with the Arts. And then, of course, 10:30 is Tracy Hales-Vass. And right on Four Corners, our local and regional author program. This week, Tracy is speaking with author Eddie Tafoya about his latest book called The Marxist Revolution. May not be what you think, though, how Chico, Harpo, and Groucho changed the way we laugh. That's the book coming up. The discussion today at 10:30 on Right on Four Corners with Tracy Hales on KSJE. Don't forget, you can also connect with us on our Instagram page in addition to Facebook and YouTube, and Twitter. And if you're a podcast person, you can subscribe to KSJE Podcasts wherever you listen to podcasts. Outside our studios, sunny morning, 64 degrees at the moment. We're expecting a mostly sunny day today with a high of 94, 92, 65 overnight tonight, 94 tomorrow, 96 on Friday, and 93 on Saturday. Well, let me turn to my guests who are here with me this morning from the Farmington Public Library. Joining us in studio once again, Jennifer Lopez-Ryan is here. Good morning. Good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Having a little trouble with the 4-day week here.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Struggling a bit.
I know. Gosh. True. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you here.
Good. Yes, and it's J-Lo.
J-Lo,
yes,
Ryan.
J-Lo.
Yes, excuse me. Pardon me. Very good.
Yeah.
Amanda Wussow is also here this morning from the Farmington Public Library. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here as well. On time. Good to have you here.
I didn't know that she was Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
Actually, it's J-Lee.
J-Lee.
Yes.
gosh.
Yeah.
For Jenny Lee.
That's it. Yeah.
Or Jenny from the block.
Yeah. And the block is big. There you go.
Worth the wait, right?
See?
This is a hoot already.
Aren't you glad you got up early for this?
I know.
Anyway, good to have both of you here.
Thank you.
And we're excited at the Farmington Public Library. There's more stuff going on. It seems you just have some noon hours that you announced this week.
We do, yes.
Right?
We're slowly getting back to our hours. I know there's demand, to go back to what we were pre-pandemic.
Right.
It involves onboarding new staff and training them.
Sure.
Because if we go back to the regular hours, but you're not getting what you need, there's no point to it. So we're still making sure you get what you need from the library. We're open 9 to 7, Monday through Thursday. Of course, this Monday we were closed for Labor Day.
Right.
Fridays 9 to 5.
Okay.
And then Saturdays 10 to 2. And then we're
Gotcha.
closed on Sundays.
Gotcha.
So we have added some more hours, but with the same quality services that you expect.
Very good. Well, now that the school year is underway, I think folks will appreciate those additional hours.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you for doing that. That's always great. Yeah. There are more events, it seems like, and programs coming up, too, that I know we want to talk about. And Amanda's here to talk about banned books, too.
Banned Books Week,
So,
yeah. So, of course, we're maximizing Beanstack.
Of course you are.
There's plenty more challenges that you can take part in. We've brought back our story times. Those will be Mondays and Tuesdays, 11 to 2.
Uh-huh.
And then we have a lot of our fun author events coming up too. In fact, we've got 3.
Yeah.
Well, 2 and a fly.
2 that I know.
Yeah, 2 and a fly fisher woman.
All right.
So, who has written stuff but not a book. So we're not counting her as an author, but she's an author.
She's just, one of those big time people that are coming to the library that
Hey.
we
Yeah,
want to
that's true.
highlight.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. Let's start talking about it and see
Okay.
what's going on at the library. I know you've got a lot of challenges with Beanstack, and Beanstack, for folks who've been living under a rock for the last few months, is the new kind of online library program.
It's a way to track your reading.
Yeah, it's that.
So it'll keep all your books, because one of the most common questions we get is, I checked out this book, I read it, I forget the title, I forget the author, but it has a blue cover.
Right. What was it?
Exactly. And these librarians can find it,
I bet they could with that, yeah.
Yeah, they're actually very good at that. However, if you don't want to challenge a librarian, you can log all your reading, whether we have a challenge or not, going in Beanstack.
And it will
but we'll
be
always
in
have a
Beanstack,
challenge.
and
Yes,
then you
it'll
can
be
find
in
it there.
Beanstack.
But it's an online program, but also an app that
There's
you can
an app,
download.
yes.
And that was part of the summer reading program.
Yes. So that was our summer reading program. So now we've expanded it. ALA is the American Library Association is
Thank
throwing
you.
everything at us in September. So September is library card sign up month. And then at the end of September, it's Banned Books Week.
Okay.
So we've got 2 challenges that fall into that. So the first is the I Heart My Library Card Challenge. That's activities only. So even if you're not if you don't want to log reading, do all the activities, and it's basically practice using your library card and finding all the fun stuff that we have available at the library that you may not have known about. You do all the activities in it,
Right.
earn the completion badge, and you'll get a chance to win a Chromebook
Oh,
or a tablet
okay.
that you can use at the library,
See?
obviously. Yes.
There you are. Okay.
So you just kind of follow the path. First get your library card, then you practice logging into your account, looking up if you have any checkouts, using the intelligent return on the west side of the building, checking out with the self-check. It's all in there, and if you need help,
Step by step.
step by step.
And if you need help, some of the newly onboarded staff will be there to help you.
They are so excited to help you.
See?
I'm not lying.
Yeah,
It's
they are.
They're
Great.
very enthusiastic. I think you're really going to like our new staff. We know you love our returning staff, but our new
Yes.
staff, they're very enthusiastic and very
Gotcha.
excited
Okay.
to help you out. Yeah.
There you go. And we have the whole month of September to complete these challenges?
Whole month of September. You got to do all the activities before September 30th for your chance to win.
Okay.
Each person that earns the completion badge gets one chance to win one prize.
Right.
So, and then around the beginning of October, we'll do the drawing. We'll draw a winner for the Chromebook. We'll draw a winner for the tablet.
Okay. Very good. All right. And then, of course, end of the month you mentioned was Banned Books Week.
Banned Books Week.
At the end of the month, and that'll be another challenge.
It's a challenge that's going on all month long.
Oh, okay.
Because it takes some time
True.
to read books.
That's true, especially ones that are banned.
Yeah. Well, yes. And this is...
But they're not banned at the library, let's be clear.
No. So,
Right.
and Amanda will explain the difference between a challenge and a ban. The government cannot ban books, cannot say you are not allowed to read this book. They can't outlaw ideas or books. That's one of the most common questions we get.
Sure.
These are books that have been taken off the shelf due to content. Are called banned.
I see.
So the Beanstack Challenge is a list of books that have been banned or challenged. sometimes around the world. Only the books you read on that list will count.
Got it.
So if you're reading that book, you're setting the timer. You'll get the minutes for the Banned Books Week challenge, or the Banned Books challenge, but you'll also count the minutes toward a different challenge. We have some other challenges going on right now too that are reading challenges. So, but if you read a book specifically for the other challenge and it's not on that Banned Books list, it will not count toward the Banned Books challenge.
That makes
There's
sense.
no you're not required to join the Banned Books challenge.
Right. All of the challenges are optional.
All of the challenges are optional. I just want to make it clear this one is optional. To complete the challenge, you have to read 3 of the books on the list.
Okay.
Out of 30. So,
and I would say that maybe some you might be surprised to see are on the list, and maybe some you've already read.
Exactly. And you can actually just kind of quick say, oh yeah, I read that, and quick complete it.
Right.
But yeah, I would bet one of your favorite books is on that list, and that's the point we want to make with Banned Books Week and the Banned Books Challenge is there is someone who thought your favorite book should be like burned or taken off the shelf, or they think you should not read that. So before you try to tell someone, that we need to take this book off the shelf because it's whatever, it could be someone's book. It could be someone's life-changing book.
Right.
The example I get, The Color Purple.
Right.
That was, I grew up in my, little privileged Scottsdale life. And that book changed my life just to see a perspective of someone that is totally opposite of everything I had grown up with.
Right.
That is frequently banned or challenged. Yeah. So if I had not had that book, I would be a completely different person today. So
okay. I'm just trying to wrap my brain around that, and I cannot. It's too early, but that's all right. We're glad that you're not. You're like the person that you are. Yes. But it just seems the whole idea of banned or challenged books is very anti-American, anti-free speech, anti-all of this stuff, and that's why Amanda is here to talk a bit about your role as a adult services librarian of making sure that these books are available, right?
Mm-hmm. Right, and the thing, you nailed it on the head, is free speech. Everything that we do is based on the First Amendment. Free speech. Everybody has the right to read what they want. Everybody has the right to say what they want.
Right.
So,
because if I don't want to read it, I don't have to read it.
Exactly. And you shouldn't take it away from somebody else that wants to read it. So that's what it is. And there is a difference between a challenge and a ban. A challenge is when somebody complains basically about the content of a book. They come to me and they say, why is this book on the shelf? That in itself is a challenge. And then when it goes through the process of being removed, then it becomes banned. Now, of course, the Farmington Public Library does not ban books. So that has never happened. It will never happen. So I think that's really important for people to understand that Farmington Public Library does not censor. We have books for everybody.
Right. Which is really important, and
yes.
It makes sense. But it seems like we're hearing a lot more about it in other parts of the country and other places. And schools are maybe a little bit different with age ranges and things like that. And I think we can probably agree that maybe not all books are appropriate for every age.
Of course,
and so and so there is some of that, but they're not banned outright.
Right, exactly.
At the library.
And you're right. School libraries are a little bit different because there are children involved, and the parents are really the person responsible for what their children read. So it's important that parents be involved in what their children check out and read.
Sure. And so do you have events kind of planned for the end of the month to celebrate Banned Books Week? I know you're doing the challenge, and so there'll be a lot of conversations about this with the challenge and all.
We celebrate every day.
Do you know?
By offering materials on all viewpoints. And I want to point out, because a lot of people don't understand this, the reason Amanda is here is because she has a master's of library science, right?
Yes.
Okay. That is a specialized degree. That is what a librarian is. She has the knowledge, the experience, and the education to protect the First Amendment, which, by the way, when the Constitution was written, they were like, hey, we should do some amendments. And you know what number 1 should be? So it was obviously very important to the Founding Fathers and the framers of the Constitution. So she has the, education and the background to defend that, but also to help you find the actual facts, because not everything on the internet is true.
What?
I know. Gasp.
What?
Shock. So her education is based in how to find the actual facts, because while you can say everything you want, you are free to say whatever you want, you are not free from those consequences. And sometimes there's safety issues, like you can't yell fire in a crowded movie theater because it's a safety issue. So the government cannot ban or censor what you are saying, but they can say, hey, you know what? That's unsafe. Don't do that.
Sure.
Right.
There are
Yeah.
consequences. That makes sense, of course.
That's not true. Don't
Right.
do that.
You
Yeah.
know, it's funny. Somebody had recently called me an information scientist.
I love it.
Right? It
Wow.
makes
Love it.
perfect sense.
Yes.
She's correct in that if any patron comes to the reference desk, we will help them find the correct information, the most reliable sources, and if they want more information on banned books, they can come to us. We have a compendium. I mean, it's like this thick that will help people find resources and banned books that they might want to read.
And it's actually kind of a fun to kind of peruse.
It is.
Because
Right.
I read that when I was 10. What?
See?
What? Why? Yeah, I call it the big book of banned books. So if you go up to the reference desk and ask for the big book of banned books,
They have one.
yes.
They'll show it to you.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, and I would think these days it's more difficult to maybe for some people to discern what's true and factual with all the streams of information that we're exposed to from the internet and media,
It's overwhelming.
right?
Yeah.
And so it's probably really important for folks to be able to have a resource like someone like you and the rest of the staff at the library to say, is this true? Or I'm writing this paper, I'm doing this research, where can I find
Right.
information that's going to hold up to, inspection by my teacher or
Right.
what have you, right?
Librarians are just more important than ever now. I know people say, oh, well, you can just look it up on the internet. Can you, though?
Well, where has that gotten us, really?
Exactly. So, and that's what one of the, people, I've been doing this for 17 years, and people say, oh, you're a librarian. I am not a librarian.
You didn't even play one on TV.
I don't even play one
No,
on
you
TV.
don't.
I don't even pretend to. I am
Right.
I am a library employee. Not all library employees are librarians, but we do have librarians with that specialized education and expertise that can help you out.
Like Amanda.
Yep.
Like Amanda.
See, there she is. The
Yes.
credentials.
The credentials. Yes, thank you.
That's
I
it.
wish
Yeah,
I had like a comma after my name and then had a
You should have one.
I should.
Next
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
she comes in.
There-
I know.
There you go.
Amanda
We'll add it.
yeah.
What should
Amanda.
what should it be? We can fix that.
Information scientist.
Oh, it could be information scientist. I
Oh,
mean, technically,
okay.
it could be MLIS, which means Masters of Library and Information Science, but it's kind
Okay.
of a mouthful.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see what we can do. But that's great. But we're glad that you're here.
Thank you.
With or without the comma and,
Yeah.
and the letters after your
you.
name.
Information scientist.
Exactly. But there are some other events going on at the library that we want to mention before we run out of time. One is happening, I think, tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You have a event going on, and let me call it up here on the screen to
Yes,
find
so we have
it.
Trivia Night.
There it is.
We're welcoming back our Trivia Nights, and this theme is video games.
Wow.
It's tonight at 6 p.m.
Okay. And this is in person, right? We're back to in
Yes.
person and doing these things. So, and is this a certain era of video games? Is it all video games?
We're starting from the scratch.
Okay.
From the very beginning.
From the
Wow.
beginning.
So Pong.
Yes.
You remember Pong.
I remember Pong. Asteroids. All those.
It'll be fun.
important things.
And the winning team will win a gift card. So, I mean, you have to try at least. It's
Yes.
super fun.
And you can come by yourself or have a team
Yeah.
of people, right, to
Yep.
compete. And so this happens at 6 o'clock. And it's been pretty popular, these trivia
Oh, yeah.
nights. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. Very good. Okay.
So-
And then the next event is tomorrow.
Yes, we are really excited to have Erica Nelson come. She's been published in various journals and magazines about her fly fishing prowess.
Nice.
She is the awkward angler. So that's at 6:30 tomorrow night. It's going to be huge. So get there early so you get a good seat.
Okay. Very good. And is she from this area? Does she fish the
from
San
Colorado.
Juan? Okay, so she
Yeah.
probably fished the San Juan.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Oh yeah,
I'm sure.
yeah.
Oh,
That's like if you're a fly fisher person,
Well, I was
you
gonna
fish
say,
the San
I
Juan.
would,
Yeah.
I would hope so. Okay. All right. Very good.
Okay, I'm not a fly fisher person,
Even
and
you know.
I've fished the San Juan.
What?
Well,
Wow. Okay.
a little.
All right.
Once.
Okay.
For a minute.
Yeah.
Until I fell in, but that's
Till it
a whole
till it
other
was too
story.
cold. That's right. Okay. Very good. And then Real Readers is back. That's next week.
Yes, we're super excited. We're switching it up a little this season. We're theming our Real Readers. So this season, it's all about graphic novels that have been turned into movies. So Tuesday, September 13th at 6 p.m., it's Scott Pilgrim versus the World. The books are going to be available at the library all season. So if you want to watch the movie first, you can, and
Right.
then read the book,
Right.
or vice versa.
Okay.
And
There you
if
go.
you don't, if you're not a big reader but you like to watch movies, or the other way around, you don't have to read the book before the movie. It's not homework.
Right.
If you read, for each book you read, you get some raffle tickets. This is a challenge in Bean Stack, so sign up for it now. And then when you watch the movies with us, we'll give you the code. And then for each badge you complete, you get some raffle tickets for chances to win great prizes. We've got like a Roku, we've got an Amazon
Fire
streaming
stick.
stick, a Fire Stick,
Okay.
a popcorn maker, a home movie bundle with a projector.
Projector.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of fun stuff. So you can do as much or as little as you want.
Right.
Just fun fact. If you get the completion badge, that's 25 bonus tickets. So that's more chances to win the prize that you want to win. So
Interesting.
Check
Okay.
it, try it out. We changed it up a little bit because we noticed that more people would come to the movie if there wasn't the quote homework assignment unquote. So, and like I personally, not a librarian, would like, I'll watch a movie and then be like, oh, I should read the book. But then the book wasn't there. So the book is now there after
good.
you watch the movie. You can check out the book and read it if you're interested.
You have multiple copies. You try to.
Always, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
good.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And the poster I'm looking at says "Watch with us to get the code." So obviously, while you're watching the movie, there must be some kind of code that flashes up for the challenge.
Oh, it doesn't flash. We'll just put it on a poster.
Oh, I see. I thought it was like subliminal.
Yeah.
in the movie. No.
No,
Oh, okay.
we don't have that technology.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
So, yeah, so it's a code that you'll put into Bean Stack to earn that badge, and that's all you have to do.
There you go. But you got to show up to get the code.
You got to show up to get the code.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
So, okay, very, very good. All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
Another author visit coming up on the 15th next week.
Next Thursday at 6 p.m.
Oh my gosh.
I know. It just keeps coming.
Right.
We're hosting Bob Roseborough. He wrote A Place of Thin Veil, all about his experience in Gallup, New Mexico. And we're really excited to have him. He is actually a very prominent lawyer in New Mexico. So he's going to have a lot to say. And again, come early because I'm sure it's going to be packed.
Right. And I think that, Gallup and Farmington and these border towns, I think all have some of the same challenges and things like that I'm sure he's probably written about in
Yes.
his book that he'll be talking about. So
Yes.
be really interesting insights
Right.
from him.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Okay, that's next Thursday, week from tomorrow,
Yes.
September 15th.
Wow, already.
6 o'clock. I know, right?
Holy
The-
cat.
middle of
Wow.
September is coming. Exactly.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. I know. That's why. Exactly. There is a craft night.
Yes, we're bringing back craft nights. They have been super popular. We're bringing back the Shadow Box. It was very popular a couple seasons ago. So that is Tuesday, September 22nd at 6 p.m.
Very good. Not to be confused with shadow boxing.
Correct.
Thank you.
And if you'll notice, it's a video game themed shadow
Oh,
box.
isn't it? There it is. Of course it is. Like the little
with
Super
the
Mario.
video game themed trivia,
Right.
with the video game themed Real Readers Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Wow.
Do you see what we did there?
I do. Wow.
So you didn't until I pointed it out, right?
Well, I could
Okay.
figure something was going on. But yeah,
I figured something was going on.
there you go.
So
That's
we
it.
will supply all the materials for this Shadow Box.
Is it the Super Mario shadow box or?
Oh, there's
a
selection.
variety. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
there's a
okay,
variety.
okay.
That's just the one we had completed to put the picture of on the.
Of
if you're
course.
watching
on the graphic, on the
Yeah, on the
infographic.
graphic.
Exactly.
On-
But that's
on the
back.
web.
So this is a in-person craft night.
Yep.
September 22nd, 6
Yep,
o'clock.
we'll
so you
show you
come,
how to do
you
it.
get the whole pile of materials that you need, and then you can put it together. You help people put it together step by step.
Exactly.
There you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it has lights. It has lights.
It does have lights.
It has lights.
Oh, okay. Well, you need lights for shadows, don't you?
Exactly.
Makes sense. So,
Hello.
there you go. There you go. And then another author visit as we wrap up the month, right?
Yes. Ramona Emerson, she wrote her very first book called Shutter, and it is about a police photographer. She goes to crime scenes on the Navajo Nation, on the reservation, and she investigates, and she actually speaks with the dead. So it's a very interesting book. Not Ramona Emerson, the character in the book.
Right. Right. I gotcha. I mean, okay. I'm like, all right.
Yes.
But you can ask her when she's at
Yes.
the library, do you also speak with the dead?
Right.
But Ramona Emerson is actually huge in New Mexico film industry. She's a filmmaker, so she wrote her very first book. We're really excited to have her come and visit. She'll be signing her books. And,
Oh, awesome.
yeah, we
Very
have
good.
copies available at the library.
Okay.
So if they want to check it out.
And if you're not watching, you're just listening, it's Shutter, not DDER. Yes, it's Shutter, as
Yes.
in like
Shutter.
a camera shutter.
Yes.
If you're coming in to look for the book.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's true. Very
Yeah.
true. And of course, all these events are free
I know, right?
at the library. All to see all
Madness.
these great authors and do all these crafts and do all this other stuff that we're talking about.
Right.
Free.
And you, for some of them, you could win prizes.
Right. So you could
So
make money.
actually, you like come out ahead.
Yeah, that's possible. That's true. Very
Yeah.
true. But lots of stuff going on. Of course, the place to find out about all of it would be through the Beanstack app, because they'll let you know about new challenges and things like that.
Yes.
And then, of course, the website, which is infoway.org at the library.
Infoway.org. Go there, go to the events calendar. You can check out the events. You can add them to your digital calendar. You can share them on social media. You can invite your friends. That may or may not be one of the activities in the I Heart My Library card challenge
gee.
where you could win. I don't know.
I see. But if you do that, maybe you'd find out. Who knows? Okay. Well, there you go. Very good. Well, thank you both for coming in this morning and talking about all the
you.
things coming up at the library. It's a busy time.
Thanks. And remember, story times are back Mondays and Tuesdays.
In person.
In person.
Yeah.
Yes, we had kids all over the place yesterday, and it was so fun. It was just like it used to be. 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. on Mondays and Tuesdays. There's a theme that carries over to Thursday nights, which is Night at the Library.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There
Get
you go.
infoway.org, go to the events calendar, get all the details.
It's all right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Well, thank you both for coming in. Good
Thank
to see you
you.
both.
Thank you, Scott.
Thanks for being here and the work that you do at the library. My guests here on KSJE. KSJE and San Juan College present the Student Success Coaching Tip of the Week.
Hello, this is Emin Chi from the Student Achievement Center bringing you week 3 coaching tips of the week. Making it a routine, getting yourself into a study routine is one of the best ways to make sure studying becomes a part of your everyday habit. Figure out what time of the day works best for you and make a real effort to dedicate that time to reviewing notes, videos, and other related resources. Also, pick times during the week to try out your studying. You can try studying in the morning on one day, the afternoon on another day, and in the evening that works best for you when there are no distractions at the end of the night. Once you've decided which time works best for you, try to stick with that time of the day, every day, or at least 3 days a week, to get in the habit of studying consistently. You might wind up rearranging your routine due to extracurricular activities, times with your friends, and other commitments. But be sure to prioritize your studies and get them done in one way or another.
The Student Success Coaching Tip of the Week, presented by KSJE and the Student Achievement Center at San Juan College. KSJE is proud to support the San Juan Medical Foundation's 42nd Annual Walkathon, Saturday, September 17th. The Walkathon is the Foundation's premier annual event, the fundraising effort that supports the Connolly Hospitality House and the San Juan Medical Foundation's mission of enhancing the health and well-being of people in the Four Corners community. Register to walk, sponsor a walker, or make a donation at sanjuanmedicalfoundation.com.
When you have water scarcity and labor scarcity, farmers are in a tough spot. How can technology help?